Hello everyone, let me just make sure this is working. I am like a minute or two late. Truly sorry about that one. Ah, there we go. Right, and we're all good to go. So, hello everyone. I just have to do the video thing real quick. I am live. Sorry, I'm just doing the video link just because. There we go. Oh, hello, Jason. Just a heads up, if your Facebook's not working tonight, you can head over to YouTube. It's on my YouTube channel tonight, so just like last night. Oh, hello, Di. So let's get started, shall we? As you can see, I've got a bit of a pile of stuff that we can use. Oh, hello, Tash. Hello, Sally. Yep, so hello to everyone so far. Cool beans. Right, so tonight we're going to use these fluoro paints because I know a lot of you ladies have bought them and I want to test them out because I've got a set. Well, Mum and I are sharing a set. Oh, hello, Pam. So we're going to test out these fluoro watercolor paints and we are doing a pink page. We are. Mum is feeling a little bit better. She still has vertigo tonight, which is fun as ever. Well, hello, Debbie. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Auntie Robin. Hello, Dee. I think I said hello to everyone else. Yes, well, we're going well. Right, and here we go. So, yeah, we're going to be using the fluoro paints on a mostly pink page. We're going to use a mix of distressing, so like Carbolinks, watercolor, collage, you name it, we're going to use it. Pretty much. Woohoo! So, oh, I also have this pink tag because you know we're doing a pink page. So, let's get started. Shall we? Oh, we also have some stamps and stuff. So let me just move my colours out of the way. So that's all that. I've got a piece of collage paper out of the Art by Marlene book, and yeah, I've got a few stencils and stamps. So what we're going to start with is I'm actually going to put those there. Oh, no, I already did that. Oh, hello, Sandy. Yep. I'm independent. Not often, but you know, enough. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, I was just trying to find. I'm going to use the stencil again because you know what? I think I've used it to the full quota that it could be used to. Hello, Chloe. How are you? Right, let's go. So I'm going to get my blending tool, and where is that pink? Okay, yeah, there we are. Right. Yep, I'm alive. Right, so with this one here, what we want to come and do, I think I'm going to use my primary magenta. I want to like kind of start off with kind of my darkest color and then work my way into it. So I've got some of that down. I'm going to use my foamy because my little sister has decided that my blending brush is hers. So yep, and we're just going to come in and circle him around. Oh, hello, Marie. And with these foamies, as we all know, we start on the edge of the stencil and we just go in. This way, it just means that you're not going to get like anything too much underneath the crevice, underneath the stencil. Lift it up and look. Oh, hallelujah. Looks so good. So pretty. And then this is Primary Magenta. I'm using some of my golden paints, but there are the same colors in the Malt Mart ones. I just have a lot of golden paints because I use a lot of them and they're big bottles. And they go a long way. But like, I also suggest Malt Mart because they're just as effective. Right. And then this is Primary Magenta. We are just going to come in a little bit with our pink. Get a bit of him down. And then what we're going to come and do is we're going to get her Jane Davenport pink then. I've like reached out and got all my pinks out of my tub, which is a lot. So just a heads up, we're doing a pinky pink page tonight. Sorry about that, people. You can adapt this to whatever color you want. It's purely up to you. So then do is add some of these in. Keeping the paintbrush wet as I do it. Thank you. So yeah, we're gonna, it's like basically just showing that you can do a page all in one color with lots of different tones. Right. And then before these dry, what we're gonna come and do is I'm just gonna press my text stamp into it, and hopefully it's still a little bit wet yet. So then we come out and we just then stamp it there. As you can see, just gives it a little bit more. I know you can't see that fully, so I'll lift that up in a second so you can see what that does. So yeah, so if you just gives it a little bit more. I'm like, they're not 100%. Oh no, it leads the color on. English ain't coming out of my mouth tonight. I'm sorry. Alright, let's keep going. So we're gonna do some of these over here. Just gives it a nice text tone to it. I don't know. Blends it, overlaps it, layers it up. So many words. Yes, I have worked for constantly for a few weeks now. Yay! And with the interest rate going up, I'm gonna have to find another job. Fun times! Right, here we go. So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna stamp this one on there again. Oh. just adds a little bit more to the page. It gets it like fully in there. And then what we're going to come and do with our watercolor, I want this pink here. Come in. We are without a scribe tonight just because my younger brother is on a school camp and Mum's sick and Dad's going to Coles tonight for work. So I am your scribe and teacher tonight. Sorry about there being probably no links. I might try, but I might just put the links in at the end of the video. Please, I just had like an imagination of me trying to like put the what's it called down there, the links in with paint on my hands and gonna paint everywhere on my laptop and everywhere on the page. Yeah, no, we'll just try doing it. Yeah, Mom's just got a case of vertigo. It's great. I might be your teacher yet again tomorrow night. You never know. Might be stuck with me for a while. Be interesting, to say the least. Right, here we go. And then we want to come over here. No. Oh, thank you. Yes, the double page layout we did last night was actually pretty good. I was surprised, to say the least. Like, very surprised at myself. But, you know, positive that we can repeat the process. Ah, my pink pen ain't working. That's okay. We will put them to one side and instead use I know I said we're going to do a mostly pink, like a pink page. I am just going to add a few colours. In some of the layers. And this is, oh, sorry, you can see my hair in that. Goodness me. And this is just so then there's a little bit more contrast. So there's a few dangers with doing just on one colour page, that it becomes very bland because you don't have enough toning in it or shading. And the other thing as well is that you can actually lose some layers or lack enough layers to really get what you want to happen. go. And then we're going to add in some our more liquidy pink, if I can get the top bit off this. On my high flows, they tend to just get a little bit, there we go, stuck. So easy thing to do is you just gotta like prick a hole in them like you do with the, what's it called, applicator bottles. And then what we're gonna come do is right. And now we're gonna lift our page up. So just playing a little bit of bounce here. Come in and just, because this is a high flow paint, you don't actually have to add much water to it to get it just to flow. Look at that, does it so naturally. I'm going to come in and do it here as well. So this is a very much a bit more of a darker pink to it. Just building up those layers a bit. And we come over here. Oh, it's already started quite naturally. That will get some of that yellow going. Okay. Right, so while we wait for those drippies to just touch dry, what we're going to come and do is with our small scripty stamp, we're going to grab, going to put it on the back of my archival there. And we're going to grab our distress ink. I'm going to use distress ink for this one because I want the text to blend in with the next few layers, because distress ink moves with whatever you paint over top. It doesn't, it's not permanent. So and I'm just using black because it's got a little bit more depth to it. The other colours, right. So we've got that one there. What I'm going to do is we're going to switch it around now. I'm going to use, actually we won't stamp those ones down just yet. Instead what we're going to come and do is we're going to get our hot pink alcohol ink. Actually, we just need to shake that one. Our fluoro alcohol ink. We're just going to shake it up a little bit. And grab out this. So this is a rose cluster stencil. It's going to be this one. And stamp. I'm just going to put that down there, and then what we come and do is we're just going to stamp all the little bits and pieces on it. There we go. So we've got most of the stamp covered. One of the roses isn't covered, but that's okay. And then there we go. Right, so we do need a little bit more alcohol ink on it, so we're just gonna put it out a little bit more. And retry it up here. Come down, put one there, put one there. And what we're going to come and do is with our dots, we're going to grab our metallic pink. Spread a little bit of him out. And put him down. And then where did I put my foamy? Over here. Like that. I'm going to use the same foamy. Come in and we're going to do our metallic dots. Now, they're not going to be like 100% there, but what they will do is they'll give some spaces a little bit more of a shine. And I'm applying it with our foamy from earlier, so I'm like, you know, don't have to clean it yet. And it also just means that if I was to apply it with a palette knife, it'd be a lot thicker, and then we'd have to wait for it to dry, or it makes it easier. I want this layer to be like a little bit more standalone, so I can tell where it is. Yeah. There we go. Sorry. Can't tell where the dots are. Now that we've got that there, what we're going to come and do next is that we're going to apply some of our strawberry rice paper / tissue paper. It's got a bit of cake on it. This is one of the ones that I've designed. And then oh, have a good night, Sandy. Thank you, Marie. Stick that one down there, I think. Right. Now what we want is some glue. And we'll stick these down and we'll be on to the next few layers. So it's definitely about small layers when you are just using all like the same color with different tones. Like all the paints are pink essentially, but they're all very much different. I'll stick this one down here. So I'm just using some gel medium to stick this down. And I'm giving a bit more of a thick layer to this gel medium just because we do have wet mediums underneath and I want to like double make sure this is all stuck. Okay. Now I did compensate for this to rip when I stuck it down. It did not. So just means we've got to kind of incorporate it a little bit more, which is actually pretty easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in with, where's our fluoro paint gone? Where is our fluoros? Where is our fluoros? Here they are. Right. So I reckon we put out, where are we going? Magenta or rose pink? Let's go magenta, it looks darker. Holy poo, that is fluoro. Right. Now what we're going to come and do is with our number stencil. Nope, that's the correct way. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out which way was right and which way was wrong. It's a little bit important. You know, with numbers, it's okay if they went on backwards. Oops, that one. So I'm just going to use this here. So fluoros aren't like that opaque. Like they're not going to sit. They're not going to block out the layers underneath, which is quite nice. Oop, stencil mode then, because I wasn't holding it down properly. Oops, a daisy. Come in and fix that. That's an easy fix. There we go. Now what we're going to do, we're going to tip out, we're going to get some of this colour out. So it's a bit more of a burgundy pink. And we need a skinny paintbrush. What we can do, let's just do the ones we did earlier, but a bit smaller, a bit thinner. Oh, hi, Diane B. So I'm just going to come in and oh, that was the Alpha number stencil. So that's from the Alpha Celebrate range. Stencil. It's quite nice, actually. I don't know why I say that surprisingly. But, okay, so that wasn't really stuck down, but there we go. That's why we put on a big piece, because it's always bound to rip some off. Right, and then we're going to come back in with our more of our placidy pink, I think you could call it. Go. Oh, it's all good, D. And then just going to come in this one here. I think we can rub in some of that fluor in a minute. So I'm just coming in and I'm using my finger just so that I can get in between where the binder bits are. I think I'm going to add some fluor to this area here. That's nice. It's deep. And before the fluoro dries, I'm just going to come in with the stamp. Just get some dots out of it. Ooh. Ooh. And then go. What we might want to do is we're just going to come just add a little bit too much on the sorry, you guys are going for a bit of a bumpy ride there. Oh, thank you. This is all about the layers, and what I might come and do is with our hibiscuses. I'm going to come in this time, but with it, but instead of using our foam, we're going to use a flathead paintbrush. I'm going to do that because I only want a few of these flowers. I don't want all of them. I only want a few, and I only want them up to a certain point. Makes sense. there, and then what I might do is kind of come in with our flat edge paintbrush again. Use our neon Art by Marlene watercolors. Get the orange. I know it's not the pink. We do need a little bit of difference. Didn't exactly work because my white linen got soaked, but that's okay. We got one swirl, which was the main thing. More of our smaller paintbrush, just define the edges a bit more. I know it looks like it's getting a little bit too much colour, but we will add some bleakness to it in a minute. Yeah, we can do image transfers. I've done quite a few videos on image transfers. I do one about every art journal nearly. I don't know if we've done one this year yet, but I can do an image transfer. They are a 2-weeker. Just a heads up. So you stick it down 1 week and then you do it on the next week. You reveal it on the next week. Go. Bit of this coming this way. And then we need some of this pink coming down here. And then where's that? I want to try this pink out as well, this neon pink. So this is rose, which is, sorry, this is rose and this is magenta. I'll lift that up so you guys can see the difference. There's not much of a difference, but there's a little bit. So rose, magenta. So one's lighter than the other. So we're just going to come mix that one in that way. Put that one down there. Might come and do is a diamond. Yeah, lots of bright colours. But it works. This is why I like the colour pink so much. Okay, and where's that fluoro? Just using my fingers to blend it out a bit more, and then what we might come and do is put a few butterflies down, I think. Just come and stamp butterfly down. Here, there, and everywhere. There we go. And then just going to use my dot stencil. Stamp, I mean. I might do. So just want to cover it a little bit more, and then I'll add some white to it. So, actually, where's that kissy colour? Here it is. Just realised we didn't have any orange on this side. So it's going to put a bit of orange down here because we've got orange over there. So it just looks, I kind of just whacked it on and forgot about it, which I did, but people after it's made don't need to know that. So you just come in and incorporate it in a few spots. Might do a little, graffiti type motion with it. Or calligraphy. Calligraphies, that's the word I was looking for. Goodness me. And then, right, now we've got that. Some orange on. We're just going to come in and add some of this kissy paint. Just to a few areas and some dots. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some people just want to cover up most, if not all, the white, because I'm coming back to add the white in. some other colour on my finger then. That's right. And then shivers, it just makes the dots with the kissy thing there. So what I'm going to do is instead we're going to come up and do some dots. Put them over here. And then I'm going to come and rub some of our metallic pink onto this dot stamp. I'm going to add some dots to this one side. Mom, are you okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry, people. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to lift that up to show you. Paint right. Because I actually only want like thin white outlines. I want the most of the page to be pink. So I don't know if you can see the difference in colour, but maybe if I lean it that way, you can see all the flurry differences. It's because I only want like a few bits and pieces in white, if that makes sense, like just like some patterning. So then I'm gonna come and do this with my gesso. Okay, or should I use my wing paste? No, we'll use gesso. With the gesso and the lid that I've got, and the gesso and the lid, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in and add some white. That's shoot, that mixed with the orange watercolor. So just clean up the paintbrush off before I put it back in the paintlet on my pants. Just so then I don't get that neo colour in. Oh, thank you. And then This would come over here. I'm just going to spread this one here out because it's going to be like a falling petal. Nearly done, Mum. I'm good. And then I think you die. I may have to start and we'll finish this on the weekend. Oh, looky, Cardi. Woo! Okay. What I'm going to come and do is just my finger along in a few of the areas. And then I want this pattern, but I don't have it in a stamp, but I have it in a stencil. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in and rub my finger along the stencil like I do with my stamps. Just kind of want to give it a nice, thick, generous coating. Yep. And then I'm going to come do just going to push it down there, up there, and one bite over there, and then I'm come in with my big paintbrush, make sure it's clean. Foot dipping it in my white paint lid. Just it's about picking and choosing the spots that you want to be white and making it into a pattern so that it looks like it's mixed in with the pink. Thank you. Right, so we're nearly close. We might do I'm just going to put the lid on that one there. I'm just going to come in with my lavender with my blue pastel pen. Does this draw up? Kind of. Okay. Draw in some flowers. Go, and then where did that yellow pen go? Yellow pen, oh, there you are. I promise you we're nearly done. Oh, there we go, it's activated. And then yes. Oh shoot. Oh, that yellow was still wet. I've made brown. Quick, where's the oh, we can fix this. You can pretend like that never happened. And then, I don't know, do you reckon we need anything else? Maybe if I grab a white, let me just put a little bit of, it's the Pilot Pinto pen. I'll lift it up for you guys. Second, it's this one here. Can you read that? Nearly. It's the Pinto one. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Melissa! Thank you for putting in the link. I owe you. All than what you know. Right. I've also been very quiet in this class. Oopsies, I'm going to be in so much trouble. My gosh. See, just honestly, thank you. Right, so I think we are possibly done. I'm going to lift this up to show you. Unfortunately, because of the lights, I think I might actually turn off the bright lights so you can see the difference in fluoros, because we do have some difference. You just can't see it because they're so close in tone. So let me just see if this helps. Like, it kind of does. A little bit, I think. Maybe. I don't really know. Let's just see. This is going to be like a moment, isn't it? So, like, can kind of see the difference in the colors. So that's tonight's class where we use color on color and a whole bunch of mediums with our fluoros. Thank you all for coming. Sorry we didn't have a scry. Thank you, Melissa, for putting up the links. Just a reminder that tomorrow night we're having a Friday Night Live on the main Facebook page. I could be the one teaching it at this very point in time. I am the one teaching it. Mum might be. It really just depends on how she's feeling on the day tomorrow. We will also be doing a roundup once again. That could be Mum, or it will most likely be me. But yeah, you never know. I've got to do some cutting before we do the weekly roundup tomorrow, so it might be around about 10 a.m. Not gonna lie. And I think apart from that, I feel like I was supposed to tell you something else. Oh yes, the On Safari retreat does close tonight. White papers look great. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, they're just like little, they're ovals, literally. That's all flowers are. I had someone ask me, how do you paint flowers? I'm just like, just do some ovals and a circle and you're all good. Honestly, flowers do not look. There is no such thing as a symmetrical flower. So go your hardest. So thank you all for coming, and I shall probably see you tomorrow on a live. If not, you'll see my mum. Have a great night and see you tomorrow. Bye. Stay safe.